Hey everyone, History Mystery Man here, coming to you this afternoon from Paragon, Indiana, more specifically Paragon Speedway. I'm actually here to interview a gentleman by the name of Keith Ford. Now Keith owns the property that holds this historic speedway. Its history reaching back to 1954, so I thought I'd sneak in a little early and capture some of the excitement that's part of pit road and part of the action here tonight at Paragon. It's the Mike Johnson Memorial here tonight. The 410 non-wing sprinters are here. That and so much more. Welcome to Paragon Speedway in the land of Keith Ford. Let's go see what's inside.
I'm back here when Bob Kinzer and all them guys raced.
Dick Gaines.
Dick Gaines Sr.
Yeah.
Alan Barr.
What great memories.
Well, there's some good memories here. He's going to build the track back up 4 more feet on the turn.
Yeah.
Like it used to be when Mr. Shepard built it.
Yeah. Dave Gross, where are you from?
Rochester, Indiana.
Yeah? How do you like this little Paragon Speedway track?
Love it.
Yeah. Well, you're not going to stink up the show and lap the field twice, are you?
No. Yeah. With this motor, with dump truck motor.
Yeah.
That'd be an awful weak dump truck.
That's the... Listen here, Rover. I've had enough out of you already.
That's smooth.
Okay. Should I run for my life?
Yeah.
Look at those fangs, man.
We're pretty new and we're still learning, so
I gotcha.
anything we can do is a big thing.
When you're new, you haven't been doing this long?
Not in the 410 we haven't. We raced the mini sprints for quite a few years, and then the 305 cars.
Yeah.
And then this will be really my first full year in the 410 car.
You had any luck at all?
We had a top 3 at Bloomington, and we've had quite a few top 10s.
Are you the chief mechanic, would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. How long you been doing this?
45 years.
Wow. You like this place?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
A lot of success here.
Yeah? Have you had some cars that have won here?
A lot of
Yeah. Could you name a few drivers that have won in your cars?
Chuck Amati, Kevin Briscoe, Larry Bland, Bob Kinzer, Randy Kinzer, Jack Hewitt.
Whoa. That is an impressive list. Motor cost?
Oh, it's outrageous.
Yeah. What is a motor for a 40?
The new ones are $50,000-$60,000.
Wow.
The used ones are 25 to 30 now.
Where are you at in the range?
We're about a 15 to 20.
Wow, really? Is that aluminum block, the whole deal?
All
Who does it for that?
I do my own motors.
That's impressive. Who's driving this car?
That's my son, he's right behind me.
Oh, okay. How old are you?
I'm 17.
17? How long you been doing this?
Just started.
Not more than 18 years anyway, huh?
10th race.
How's it going for you?
I crashed one of mine and destroyed them. Last race, destroyed it.
Did it happen here?
Yep. Hooked the rut.
How do you like racing?
I've been doing it for a very long time.
Yeah?
More quarter midgets than
Yeah.
sprint cars.
What kind of mental adjustments do you have to make to go from a little itty-bitty quarter midget to a full-blown sprint car?
Except I was on pavement when I was on quarter midgets.
Oh.
So everything didn't go sideways, so I had to figure out how to go sideways. And
Understood. Is she the driver?
I am the driver, yeah.
You are the driver.
So I'm from Bloomington, Indiana.
Yeah?
And that's where we've born and raised there. I'm just working around there. I went to school for culinary down in Vincennes.
Oh, really?
And graduated from there.
Well, that's interesting. For
Yeah.
culinary?
Culinary.
Culinary, okay. Explain to the viewers at home what culinary is, and I could be one of those viewers.
I basically went to school to be like a professional chef, not just your at-home chef.
That's what I thought, but some of those words are a little fancy for my language. Well, congratulations. Is that like a 2-year program?
Yeah, it was a 2-year program.
That's really cool. I like Vincennes. I think it's a neat little town. It's got a lot of character and stuff.
Yeah, it was really fun to live in for a couple of years.
You know who else went to college there?
Who else?
John Mellencamp.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, heck yeah. One of my favorites. How long you been sprint car racing?
This is my 2nd year. Last year during the shortened season was my 1st year.
Yeah.
So I only got 15 races in because of the schedule and everything. So this is my first full year, but 2nd year in the car.
How challenging is Paragon Speedway in comparison to a Bloomington or anywhere else?
It's challenging in the aspect you have to be a lot more patient, whereas Bloomington and Hobstadt, it's a lot more just fast-paced.
Yeah.
So Paragon teaches you patience and kind of how to finesse the car more.
Do you like the track?
I do. I've always liked the track. Even when I ran mini sprints on it, I
Yeah.
always liked it.
Do you get nervous when you race? The jitters?
Here and there. When I first started, I had it a lot more than now. Once I get in the car and it fires off, they all kind of go away.
Yeah, I've heard that before. What's been your best finish so far anywhere in a full-blown sprint car?
I won the second feature up here last year.
Are you serious?
I did, yes.
You won the feature?
I won the
That is
the
so
B
cool.
feature, yeah.
The B feature?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then outside of that, in the main feature last year, I got a top 10. I think
That's
I finished
awesome.
8th.
That's awesome. Good for you.
Thank you.
I really admire what you're doing here.
Well, thank you.
Go get him tonight.
I will.
Cindy Chambers. I don't see your 7-man pit crew. What happened?
Well,
Are you it tonight?
I'm usually a one-man band. Well, not a one-man band, but my son's on his way.
Oh, have you ever done this by yourself at the track before?
Not totally by myself, no.
You usually have one or two anyway?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
How do you like Paragon Speedway?
Love it. Absolutely love it.
That's awesome. Where are you from?
I'm from Martinsville.
Martinsville?
Yep.
Well, I really appreciate you, and I'm so glad you're here.
Well, I appreciate what you do.
And I thank you so much.
Enjoy it.
Tell that story about your dad. Tell me that again about the brickyard and all.
And he got hurt in September of '65 in Ohio. Paralyzed right down in a midget. And they still had like 4 or 5 races left that year. He still won the core championship, midget championship.
Wow.
So, and then
But he never got to run the brickyard.
no, because he got paralyzed.
And then who got his ride? said-
Lloyd Ruby.
Lloyd Ruby. Wow.
Yep.
Excuse me. Are you watching the History Mystery Man?
No,
Ah, darn it.
I don't even know what it even is.
Oh, well, you will after this one. Hey, how do you like Paragon Speedway?
I love it.
Do you?
Great track.
I watched one of your videos with Carl Kinzer the other night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
I
That's
appreciate
interesting.
that. You know what? I'm going to make sure Carl Kinzer watches you now.
All right.
Fair deal?
Fair deal.
Paragon Speedway, this is a cool place, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Really cool. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Thanks a lot.
That.
That looks like an entrance I really want to walk through. Look at this. Paragon Speedway. This place is beautiful. Look at that. The rolling hills of central southern Indiana. Wow, it's like someone just threw a dart at a map and carved this pretty little dirt track out. It's gorgeous. What a cool setting to watch a sprint car race, or any race for that matter. This is sweet. Hey, how do you guys like Paragon Speedway?
I always like Paragon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Always.
Where are you from?
We're from Plainfield.
So how do you like Paragon Speedway?
Love it.
Love it?
Yeah, it's great.
What is it you love about it?
Well, we live here. It's 2 minutes away.
Oh, that helps a lot, doesn't it? Are you guys regulars here, being 2 minutes away?
No, we race late models, so they
Do
don't
you
run
really?
us here, yeah.
You're with a late model team then?
Yep, her husband races and our brother races.
Oh, that's so cool. Who are they?
Tyler Neal and Steve Keaton.
Oh, is that the number 20 car? Oh, that one that really kicks butt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about that dude.
Yeah, my son was Josh Burton. He
Yeah.
was killed at Bloomington Speedway. He flipped and another car came and hit him. And
Is that how the Halo bar was born? Can you explain
the
that?
Halo bar.
It was around.
Yeah, it was around, but we didn't know nothing about it
Yeah.
at that time. Wish we did.
Sure.
And then, so after his wreck, some other drivers talked to us about Halo bars. And if I would have known about it, he would have had it.
And what is that Halo bar?
It's just a bar that goes over the driver's head to keep them from being hit in the head. It's just an extra bar that gets mounted on top of the car.
I see.
Yeah, it gets welded into the car in place.
More protection.
Yeah, more protection.
Yeah. So for the Josh Burton Memorial, we always give $1,000 to any driver that wins the race. Extra 1,000. And they have a Halo bar.
When
Racing,
is-
and he raced since he was like 3.
Yeah,
And so we just keep his memory alive, and that's why we still race today.
that's so cool.
Here's a picture of it.
Oh, I was wondering about, oh, what a handsome man. Gosh.
We all wanted to hate the sport, but
Oh.
we couldn't hate it as much as he loved to race.
Yeah.
So it was hard, and it's still
Oh,
hard.
yeah, and you know, you never get over it. You're not gonna get over it. You're not supposed to get over it. But did you learn to deal with it more effectively through the years, or?
No, it don't
I,
get any easier.
I didn't. I didn't
It
think
just
so.
kinda- we learned how to live without it, and my goal is just to keep racing and make him proud.
Is there ever a day that goes by when he doesn't cross your mind?
No, every
No.
second he every time I see our car on the track, I think it's him.
Yeah.
But I know it's not. But
Is your car here tonight? Who's driving it?
AJ Hopkins.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's where we're full circle now. AJ Hopkins, there it is.
This is my mother-in-law.
I'm catching. Hello, mother-in-law. I'm catching on. Well, I'm so sorry you lost your son.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I sit there and wonder where he'd be at today. His goal was to run the World of Outlaws.
Oh.
He wanted to be the next Steve Kinser. That
Yeah.
was his goal. But he was content in a non-wing sprint car.
Yeah.
And, he was just an amazing kid.
I'll bet.
Yeah.
How you doing, Keith?
Good, how are you?
How are you, sir? Good to meet you.
Meet you too, buddy.
Yes, sir. Who will be your toughest competition here tonight? Maybe pick 3 or 4.
I'd definitely say AJ Hopkins and Shane Cochran. Josh Cunningham's really good here. Jake Scott's really good here. I mean, there's quite a few guys. Eric Gentry's here. I mean, Nate McMillan. There's quite a few guys that are pretty tough.
Where are you from?
I'm from Kansas, Illinois.
Kansas, Illinois?
Yeah, it's right on the border of Illinois and Indiana.
Oh, yeah. How do you like Paragon Speedway?
It's not too bad. It's different than everywhere else.
Is it challenging?
Yeah, it's got a different way of driving it to it, but
Explain it.
it's something different. It's like a paper clip, long straightaways and really tight corners.
Yeah.
About 3/4 way down the straightaway, you're slamming on the brakes and get to the corner, you're back in the gas, starting again. It's different than anywhere else you go to. That's for sure.
Yeah, how you doing, Josh?
I'm well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Where are you from?
Spencer?
Spencer, Indiana?
Yep.
Oh,
About 10 miles away.
I love Spencer. I did a small town video, a 2-part series on Spencer, Indiana. Yeah, there. Anyway, Keith Ford says you're like the man here. Is that true?
Well, we've won 7 championships and we've had a really good success up here. So
Wow. 7 here?
7 championships here, yeah.
Wow. Does this Paragon Speedway lend itself to your style, or what's the combination here?
I think a little bit of both. I grew up here, and then it drives a lot of the way I like to just kind of be straight.
Yeah.
And, usually slicks off and lets me keep the car straight.
You like the dry slick stuff?
I do.
Yeah. You get nervous when you race, or are you
Yeah.
past all that? No. You don't.
Still get butterflies and say your prayers, and then you just strap up tight and do what you know how to do.
What do you do for a living?
I do building automation and controls.
Really? Well, what exactly is that? Can you explain it in the layman's terms?
You take mechanical equipment, put electric parts on it, and then write a computer program to run it all automatic.
Wow. You write the computer program?
Yeah, it's a canned program, but you have to put it together to do what you want it to do.
That's really cool. Did you go to school for that?
I went to school for IT.
Where at?
I graduated from Oakland City University.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Is that a bachelor's program?
Yep.
That's awesome. That's very admirable. And you do this race car thing on the side.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
22nd season in a sprint car.
Wow.
What was it like down here?
That curve's gonna be an issue down here.
Pretty happy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Happy with, especially with running so many laps out there.
Yeah. Your car's pretty good? No changes necessary?
We're gonna watch the track and try to make some changes for the heat race probably, but overall the car felt pretty good.
Glad to see you here.
Dave, I've been reading your name in the sprint car annals for ages. You're still doing it.
Yeah.
How long has it been for you? How many years?
Well, I started back in the early 70s, so
Wow.
it's been a long time.
Did you ever race against Raleigh Beal?
Never really against Raleigh. He got, just as I came into USAC, he was kind of
Getting out.
getting out of USAC.
Yeah.
Of course,
So how many years? I mean, we're talking more than 40? Yeah.
probably right at it.
Yeah, how old are you?
67.
Ah, it's so cool. How you feeling?
Still here.
You look good. Where are you from? What's your hometown?
Clinton, Indiana.
Got it. Good luck. Thanks for coming. Wow, what a legend. Dave Pepperack. Shane Cochran. How are you, sir?
Great.
You still live in Benton, Illinois?
You betcha.
All right. Right next door to DuQuoin.
That's right.
Dickie, how are you? I still have your DVDs.
Awesome.
I've not forgotten about you.
Awesome.
I still have them. I'm
stressing over
I just don't stress out over it. I have them. I just haven't been back.
Right on.
I'm taking care of my mother full time.
Oh, that's fine. No, I just hope you get mixed up. Here, I've been hungry for you.
You know, that's bad for your health.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I just didn't know if you knew or not.
Well, when you jump in one of these, you got to do something bad for your health.
Oh, no kidding. Race car driving can be bad for your health, too.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Calms your nerves a little bit.
do you ever think of massage therapy? No.
I try. I like baby oil.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
if not, my wife likes baby oil.
Got it. Sounds exciting. And almost as exciting as sprint car racing.
Hey, it's funner to ride.
Yeah, fun to ride. Is that
Funner to ride.
fun? Do I have to edit that out? Is that one of
No,
those?
hell no.
No,
Don't edit
got
that.
it.
Hey, that's a Jack Hewitt thing here.
Got it. That's a Jack Hewitt piece. That's right. He taught you well, mister. Ask you if you were racing in memory of Josh Burton, but that's probably every night, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Now, where do you come from?
I'm out of Avon.
Avon. Aha. Well, I hear you're one of the guys to beat. How do you add it up?
We've been good this year.
Yeah?
And last year, so yeah.
Have
Just
you-
out here to have fun.
Sure. How many have you won yet this year?
No, we're at 7 now.
7 wins?
7 wins.
How challenging is Paragon?
Paragon's fast.
Is it?
Technical. Fast straightaways and tight corners. So
It's fun to watch because you really have to back it in. It's a sprint car fan's dream.
oh yeah, it's a
Very
good.
cool.
I think it'll put a good show on tonight. So
Wishing you well tonight. Thank you. What do you do for a living?
I'm a land surveyor.
Really? Is there a big market for that right now?
Huge.
Huge. Wow.
And that big pole's right on top of 4, so you got to kind of go between them. Cockering all over me on the back.
Shane, Don Raybaugh, remember me from ARCA?
sir.
How are you, sir? Good to see you. Congratulations on your Silver Crown victory. Was that Williams Grove?
It was Williams Grove, yes,
Wow,
sir.
that's amazing.
Yes, sir.
That had to feel good.
It was good. It's been about 6 years since we've been back to Victory Lane.
Wow.
So,
Well, it's so hard to do there, too.
well, USAC Silver Crown races are hard to win in general. So
Anywhere.
you betcha.
Yeah.
You betcha. So we've
That's
got
really
a good
cool.
program, but we come out there first night in the car and just, a lot of variables, didn't know what we was going to have. And, man, I feel like we got a race car to win Springfield, DuQuoin, and probably, honestly, the rest of the races are ours. So
Wow.
we'll see. Our goal is to kind of become the Hampshire Swanson and take over that dynasty. So,
Good luck with that.
no doubt.
Yeah, but Williams Grove is one of those tracks that drivers want up on the mantle. All the history and the tradition, as far back as that place goes.
You betcha. You betcha. There are
That's
lot
a big
of history.
one.
It's a lot of history there. So far, we've got a Terre Haute, a DuQuoin, and a Williams Grove. So, if we can pick up a Springfield and a Salem Grove, or any time you win a PA, I mean, it's a big deal. Then probably some of the best fans you'll run into.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
How do you like Paragon? It looks challenging to me.
Well, I think I've been here 5 or 6 times. We've won 4 out of the 6.
Really?
Ran third.
Are
won
you
this
kidding me?
race in 2017 or 18, and then ran third at the Chuckamatti Classic, and then every other time we've been here, we've won. So.
Wow.
Tell me a recommendation on. This is different.
Cheapest $9. Cheapest dinner I'll have all week. Oh. Okay, thank you. How'd your heat race go?
It could have been a little
Yeah, is it, you finished 4th, you have to finish in the top 3 to transfer?
Yeah, tonight was the top 3.
Wow,
so we'll
that's
be in
tough.
We'll be in the first B main, I think probably on the pole with that.
Really? I mean, 40 sprint cars. I mean, making the feature is a victory here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're doing well. You're doing a good job.
Thank you.
You bet.
Out of Bloomington, Indiana, that is the 75 of Andy Bradley. Alongside the 24P. Out of Benton, Illinois, that's Shane Cockrum. Road 2.
Thanks for the service.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. You too. Still love racing as much as you once did?
Well, yeah, I think so. It's just
harder.
It's tougher to do all the time because it's just the expense. The bars race so high now. Not that it was ever an inexpensive program, but the bar now is just so high. I mean, just the money into this has just really ruined it in a lot of ways. A good friend of mine, Eddie Sizemore, always said the big thing that's going to really hurt car racing was the big sponsors in television. We always said, Eddie, you know, no, you're wrong. That's what you got to have. He said, no, it'll ruin it. Well, it's pretty well ruined it. You know,
yeah. How much longer can you do it?
Well, we got the Silver Crown car now, and I'd like to run. We're going to run the remainder of the dirt races with the Silver Crown car.
Yeah.
And then big picture, I'd like to run. I'd like to get in a pretty good year next year.
This is a difficult place. It has a lot of character, and so you never quite know what it's going to do.
It looks hard.
It's got a big curve, and it'll be slick up to that curve, and so it's easy to get into it and throw the front end over. And the safe ways around the bottom, and they ain't the fast ways. So you almost have to put yourself right in the middle of danger to be fast. Actually, I was in the fire academy when September 11th happened, so it was kind of a pretty, a pretty surreal time to get into the fire service after that stuff happened. And then I served.
Was that like a calling for you because of 911?
You know, my family has always been in law enforcement. I'm the first one that's moved over. So at that time, my uncle, he was the sheriff of our county for 22 years. And everybody loves firemen, and we tell people that people wave at us with all 5 fingers.
Yeah.
But I got mad respect for them.
You guys go on the calendars, man.
That's right.
That's right. Well, congratulations on becoming the fire chief.
Thank you.
Thanks for the service.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
It's really cool. I admire that. I respect it. Who do you drive for in that Silver Crown car?
So that's a new team we started up this year. There's a gentleman right in the middle of town, owns a large lawn service that sells a lot of zero-turn mowers. One of the largest distributors in the tri-state area. And he's never owned a race car in his life. And some of my crew guys work for him. And
he must have been pretty happy over at Williams Grove.
I think in some ways it could have been a curse because not many first-time car owners go out on their first race and win it.
Now he thinks you're supposed to do it every night?
Yeah, so now he thinks it's easy.
Yeah, okay. He'll find out.
That's right. Yeah.
He'll figure it out. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
What does a 19-year-old young man do in Brazil, Indiana when he's not doing this?
Well, I go to ISU full-time.
Oh, do you really?
Yep, and then I have my own...
Indiana State University?
Yeah,
okay.
Yep. And then I have my own lawn care business.
Do you really?
I do that.
Well, good for you.
Yep.
Do you know what you want to study at school?
Yeah, I'm going for civil engineering.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, that means you're smart.
I don't know about that.
Are you kidding me? Civil engineering? That's a tough curriculum.
Yeah. I already... you're required to take calculus your first semester. So... And that's the hardest class, that's one of the hardest you have to take. So luckily I passed that barely.
Well, who you are now, and I heard your voice.
Oh, yeah.
I watched you.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's really...
I didn't know that you take care of this car too. You kind of do everything on it, you manage it, you maintain it.
Yeah, this one and my own.
There's an art to getting a sponsor.
Yeah, there is.
It's not a simple thing.
No, it's not, but I think just... I think obviously being younger helps, and if you just go up to somebody asking for money, that's hard, but they aren't going to give you much then. But if you're like, hey, say I'm trying to buy this, I've already got 6,000, will you help me? I'm trying to get a couple other people to get to 10, say, to buy a motor, and they're like, oh, well, you know, he's trying, you know, he's worked, he's done, he's got money, you know, he just needs a little bit more help. But you can go up to somebody and you're like, hey, you know, I'm trying to buy a whole team. I don't have anything, you know, help me. You know, nobody really wants to do that.
You got to show them that you're helping yourself first.
Exactly, exactly. Because they don't want to, you know, sponsor somebody that won't help themselves, you know?
Yeah, you just don't waltz in somewhere and ask for a bag of money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I mean also having relationships with people that, you know, own businesses or are willing to sponsor, that helps a lot too.
Yeah.
That's a lot of green flag laps, but
It's a good run.
27. Great.
Did you adjust the shocks today?
Oh yeah, under that red flag, I was popping them all up.